Well, good morning. Today you join me at Aldeby Hall Fisheries again. We're actually not on the Specimen Lake, or the Otter Lake as you call it. We're actually on, I think on a Bridgewater Lake. On the lighter gear today, or the float side of things, I've got a method and a feeder as well. We'll see what happens. Now I have been here since about 7:10, had a walk around, so there's quite a few fish shining around. So I decided to come sort of the car park the other side of the lake and going to give it a whirl. Plenty of fish in front of me. I put some feed out already. I'm actually fishing as we speak, and I have a bite. Oh, and I missed it. Well, that's a good start. Straight down and caught the tree behind me. Right, I'll sort it out and I'll get back to you. Oh, that's a positive start. First cast, first fish, first bite, sorry. Right, so let's get this all, out. It's out there again. Right, yeah, anyway, as I was saying, back on the Aldeby Hall, not fishing very far at all. I fish on the surface and mooching around. Like I said, I have already fished around. I have bought ground bait and this out and the other, so we are all good to go. Like I said, we are just keeping an eye on that float. Yeah, I'm using luncheon meat. I'm actually using spam. I think it's a bait of, well, a meat I've never used before. You normally use just a standard luncheon meat, but I cannot find it for the love of money, so I bought a tin of that instead. And first bite, so ain't too bad gone. Yeah, so that's all is good. So hopefully we'll get a few little ones out. Great fun on light tackle. There is some bigger ones in here, but obviously you just got to get through the small ones to get to the little ones. So I will just watch me float, keep an eye in and around, and have a cup of coffee in a minute or two. It's now 9:20. We'll see what the day has in hold for us. I'll talk tactics and rigs a little bit later on. Right, well, welcome back. It's now come to 1 o'clock. I had a little rod first thing this morning on the float rod. Apart from that, it's been a bit of a struggle. Skinny's had he's had a couple out. Two, I think it's three. I think he's had his third one. It's a little dumping mirror, very little thing. And I changed over to the method feeder rod, which I've now got to put a method bomb on. And I had one little bream, half a pound I suppose, if I was lucky, if I could say that, on that. So I changed that over to the method bomb. So I'm now going to use the method bomb. I've done it. I'm going to show you what I've done in a minute. And so I'm sort of try that really. So I'm fishing sort of into that corner at the back there. Obviously the shelter's up, so obviously the rain is here. And I was hoping I'd kick him to life a bit more, so, but you never know, anything can happen the next few minutes. I'll dig over all that. Yeah, so I'll just quickly show you the method bomb. it is similar to the method feed. The only difference is you don't have the mould for it, you just have that at the back of it. Then obviously you put your ground bait, you squeeze it round, and I've got my hook bait 3.5 inch length, hook length. Then I've got a robin red, which I'll just quickly show you. Robin red, a little durable pellet. Now if I get breamed out on them, I will be changing the hook bait. That's pretty much it. So you basically just put your bit of mould, your mix in it, mould around, so your hook bait in it, then you mould it around, and hey presto, it looks like a method. Basically it's just a pack it around the method feeder. method, what do you call it? Getting on my words muddled up at the minute. Yeah, method feeder. So yeah, that's all it is. So I'm going to chuck it just over there. I think about where then be. Right. Just a bit further around there. Go from that. Although I think I have a bit of a tangle. Yeah. Right, just spin around that. Alright. Because I'm quite close in this shelter at the minute, because obviously the rain, I'm just going to do a little flick. Like always. Sink that whole line. And that's the effect of the method bomb. My big old arm out the way. Left hand side there. On a Robin Red Hood. Matter of about 2 minutes being out there. Happy days, eh? What a little beauty. That's the new rod out as well. Right, let's get him back. Get your head up. There you go. Right, I'm not 100% sure how well you're going to see this, but I will just quickly show you how I do the method bomb. Basically, bake first. Basically what you do is you've got your push top, like that. Yeah, do the special needle that goes in the end. Then what you do then, you just put your bait through, like so, pull it away, and what I then do is it acts like a hair stop. Then all like hooking myself that is, and all I do is just literally put a bit of grain baiting. Well, you can see that, see if I can zoom it in a bit. A bit like that. So we can position that a bit better. So if I'm going like about that, it might be a bit better that way. Yeah, right. So a bit like that, you just push it in, and obviously just push your hook bait in. And then just make a bomb. Like so, and that's as simple and effective as that. Just got to make sure it's all nice and compact on there. You don't want to fly it when you sling it out. That's as simple as that, and that's how you do it. Sorry, I hope you could see it. So it's basically a method feeder, just a method bomb, you just do it yourself. Pretty effective, like you just seen. Just had a nice little, about £3 or £4 out of it, if that, maybe if I'm lucky. It's bang on. Bit of a catastrophe. Alright. So again, just as normal, I don't know how well you can see that. Just stick it over there. Sink the line. Again, another one of the method bomb. It's probably about £2, maybe pushing 3. So so far so good. This is my second one. Just went straight into the reeds, and I managed to get him out, so I was quite happy with that. So therefore, take a couple of still shots. And put him back. There we go. Again, another little one. That one's quite as big as the one before, but that's proved the fact is that being over there and a bit of extra bait has been put in as well, so it ain't just the bomb that's doing its job. obviously they're feeding off the bomb, and obviously they're liking the robin red, which is great. Rain has stopped, as you can see, and I chucked it back over there. I actually thought for a second I was going to be losing the whole gear, because obviously it was straight into the ridge and it pulled and pulled and pulled, and I couldn't do nothing with it apart from just hold on. But managed to get it round, went over there, saw it all out, as I say, different angle on it, and then it obviously come free and released itself, and yeah, got on the bank. It's all good. So I don't have the opportunity to lose my method bomb, because it's the only one I've got at the minute. So that's all back. We do have a few more spits and spots of rain, but yeah, happy day. So I'm gonna keep an eye on that tip, make sure I don't have the same incidents before, and see if we can get in either a bigger one or a few little ones like that. Now, I know this sort of fishing isn't a great deal to a lot of people. A lot of people don't like washing it, but being here as it is now, I mean, it's really warm, surprisingly. We had a little bit of rain, which I thought might have cooled off, but it didn't. It's actually made it warmer, and I seem to be putting the fish on the feed, so I'm not going to argue. I've got to have a look at which now. So I'll keep an eye on that, and I'll get back to you a little bit later on. It's now 2 o'clock as well, so happy days. Well, we've got another little one. And this one is it. It's a bit more feisty than the last one. Water. Right, angry little fella. There we go. Looks like almost like a leather, if it ain't. It's about £2, 3, maybe pushing 3. So I range brought them on a bit. Look at that, what a beauty. Fully angry, very active as well. Right, like normal, let's get him back. Thank you very much. Easy. Perfect condition. Right, well, just while I remember, I haven't done any filming whatsoever since the last time I was, when was it? I think it was in my club one. I've done a 24-hour session. Now I have been fishing since then. I've just been doing some day ticket wars on the day sessions, obviously on the lighter gear, in different venues, in a couple of different venues. Now I have been here, fished over there. I have fished not the special lake, but the other lake. Also fished Topcroft. Wasn't now too sure if I was allowed to film down there, so obviously I didn't. I keep forgetting to ask, and when he came around and collected money, he talked, and then I forget. And then when I do remember, he don't come around until later, then I go and forget. But they have got a specimen lake down there as well, which is quite nice. It used to be the stock pond, but it's now starting to have the bigger fish in it. With a vai, I have caught the 3 times I have fished the lake, gone on the carp side of things. Just like I say, just a day ticket. And I had one out. I can't remember what it was now. It was about £13 I think it was. That was my first fish out. I had another one week after at about around about the same size I think. Didn't bother weighing, this is sort of a rough estimation. And I fished last week, and again I had another one out. That was later in the afternoon. Again I have fished it with my brother. We go down there, it's usually on a Sunday. And it's nice, it is nice, it's just something a bit different to the normal. Just doing day session, you catch a fish. There are bigger ones in obviously, but it's just about catching a fish. So I have been fishing other than since the 24-hour session. I just haven't filmed it because I wasn't too sure if I was allowed to. I didn't film down here when I was down here because I didn't really get much to show. And I forgot the camera gear, so it's all worked in two ways. I'm still biting. So yeah, it's just a case of film when I can really. I like to be able to produce things, and so you get to see how I do it, not how you're meant to do it or not meant to do it or anything like that. It's just how I do it and my approach to it. And new gear and stuff like that, you test out, and, it's got to be done. So that's what this today is. I've got a new rod. I've got two new rods actually, and at the minute they're proven to be fairly well, although I've caught more on the feeder rod than I did my fluke rod, which I'll talk to you a bit more at a later date when I get a bit more used to it. And yeah, so a bit of magic, that's all I can really say at the minute. Apart from that, keep tipping around, and that's going to go round in a minute. I can sense it. Come on. Go this way. Well, there you go. Another little beautiful little scaly mirror. You must be getting on about 3, maybe pushing £4. A bit of a miscast, so I left it there, and that was the result. So it was a bit of a bonus. So I don't know how many fish I caught now. I lost count. Anyway, that's how it is. What a little banger. How about that, isn't it? Makes it worth all coming for, that is. Pretty little thing. Perfect condition as well. Right, let's get him back. Thought you all splashed me then. Well, I'm a little bit speechless at the minute. Reason being is I just had a take on my last little bit of feed I had left over. Tip went right round, pulled into it, and felt pretty hefty. And I don't know what happened, but I literally have had a clean break. So whether it took me into the reeds at the back there, and it just clipped on and cut me off, literally, or there's something the snag at the bottom, what I don't know. But whatever happened, that's the result. It's practically a clean cut. So that means that all my hook gear is gone, and that's over there somewhere. Thankfully the barbless hooks anyway, so if it is in a fish's mouth, it will eventually come out and it won't harm the fish at all. But that just means that this will be my last video entry. It is now come to 7:15, and I'm not going to put a fresh rig on or nothing today. I'll do it next time I come down and sort out then, or next time I go fishing on the coarse side of things. So for that, I mean, I have had an awesomely fantastic time. It has been very, very good indeed. Caught quite a few, a bit more than I first expected. And yeah, as soon as I put the feeder bomb on, catch me went straight up, so that's always a bonus. Right, well anyway, that's me waffling on. So I've had a good time, Skinny's had a good time. He's caught a few as well. Like I say, it's now 7:15, so by the time I pack down, it'll be past, and probably home by, well, I'll be home by about 8 o'clock-ish, give or take. And be carp fishing tomorrow, but I should be at the other lake, so I don't know if I'm allowed to film. I will ask and find, if I remember to ask and find out. And we'll basically go from that. So if you've enjoyed this video and you've got this far, thanks for watching, appreciate it. And Skin Ball's got another one. Well, I've got to pack down and sort my sorrows away. Anyway, like I said, it's been fun. I'm now going to go, so pack myself. Well, I'll be a slow pack down now, full stop. So on that note, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.